Utopia, the ultimate goal. Unattainable by man alone. The quest for utopia, the perfect society, is a pervasive thread woven throughout human history, representing a collective yearning for a world without suffering, injustice, or want. Philosophers, visionaries, and rulers have sketched myriad versions of such a society, yet all have fallen short. This essay explores the concept of utopia as humanity's ultimate way of living and the biblical perspective that true utopia is unachievable by human effort alone, but will be realized only through divine intervention. Human endeavors to construct utopia. From the ancient epics to modern political ideologies, the human aspiration for a perfect society is evident. Each version of utopia reflects the specific desires and values of its creators, aiming for a society that corrects the perceived flaws of existing systems. These utopian visions often propose radical reorganizations of society, economy, and government intended to eliminate the root causes of human suffering and inequality. The Tower of Babel, a paradigmatic narrative. The biblical story of the Tower of Babel in Genesis 11:1-9 provides a profound illustration of early human attempts to create a unified utopia. The descendants of Noah aimed to build a city with a tower, with its top in the heavens, intending to make a name for themselves and prevent their dispersion across the world. This endeavor was not merely about human unity or architectural achievement. It was an assertion of human autonomy and an attempt to reach the divine. The Lord, observing their actions, confounded their language and scattered them over the face of the earth. This narrative underscores a critical theme. Human efforts to achieve utopia often stem from pride and a desire to usurp divine authority, leading to division rather than unity. The Antichrist and false utopia. The New Testament introduces the figure of the Antichrist, a charismatic leader who promises peace and a false utopia, but ultimately seeks to usurp God's position. The Apostle John in Revelation 13 describes a ruler who performs great signs and deceives the inhabitants of the earth. This leader offers a semblance of unity and prosperity, yet his reign is marked by oppression and falsehood. The Antichrist's promise of utopia is a perversion of the divine plan, appealing to humanity's deepest desires for peace and justice, but rooted in deception and rebellion against God. Christ's second coming and the true utopia. In stark contrast to the failures of human-led utopias and the deceitful peace promised by the Antichrist, the Bible prophesies the second coming of Christ, who will establish a true and lasting utopia. Revelation 21 describes a new heaven and a new earth, where God dwells with humanity, and death shall be no more, neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more. Revelation 21:4. Unlike human attempts, this divine kingdom is built on the principles of truth, justice, and love, free from the corruption and sin that mar human governance. Conclusion. The divine fulfillment of utopia. The historical and biblical narratives teach us that while the pursuit of utopia is noble, its true realization lies beyond human capability. The limitations, imperfections, and sinful nature of mankind continually sabotage the best of human efforts. Only through the transformative power of God's kingdom can a true utopia be established, a kingdom ruled by Christ, who will do what no other can: reconcile all creation to God and rule with perfect justice and mercy. Thus, while humans can strive to reflect divine principles in society, the fulfillment of utopia is ultimately a divine act, reserved for a future where God makes all things new.